Hello, you may have seen the title, How Do I Fuel for Exercising? Well, sit back and relax, because you're about to find out. Now, there's fueling before, during, and after. But first, let me get my glasses on so we can hear each other better. Now, I don't like to call exercise exercising. I like to call it having fun while moving my body, running, cycling, whatever you like to do. But in this video, we're going to focus on nutrition and fueling for endurance sports, so mainly cycling and running. So, what do I eat before, during, and after? I think we should note firstly that fueling for the before and after is very important because most of the time you won't be running or cycling, so the fueling will be before and after is most of the time. So it's very important. So first of all, you need to make sure that you're hydrated first thing in the morning, straight away, as soon as you get up after you've done, morning ablutions. 500 mils of water, 500 milliliters of water, 600 milliliters of water at least to start the day so that you're hydrated. So let's keep it fairly simple for now. What do I have first thing before I go out? So 2 to 3 hours before you run, you cycle, rice. A nice bowl of rice, white rice. Now, I'm not just saying a plain bowl of white rice because that's boring. For me, I like to add my spicy tomato sauce. Now, it's up to you in terms of how much rice. For me, I have, maybe 300 to 400 grams. And the more rice you have, the more you'll come to realize how much you can have before you start feeling sick. So, I'd keep a diary of how much you had the day before, and that means that you won't make yourself too much or too little. So it's just in that sweet spot of feeling nice and full but not too much so that you're going to be sick if you go out the door and start cycling or running. The reason for this is glycogen. We need to think about glycogen. Now, glycogen is the storage of energy in your muscles. So obviously, when you're exercising, this can get depleted and we don't want to run out. So that's why rice is great, because when the body digests it, it releases glucose, which the body then uses for energy to produce ATP. But we won't go into too much detail. We'll leave more details for further videos. But you might be asking, but what about protein? Don't I have to get my protein in before my exercise, or my body will fall apart? Well, is my good friend rice. Now, if we look at the back, if you're worried about protein, on this particular packaging of this, so this is basmati rice, per 100 grams, you're getting 8.1 grams of protein. And we won't go into the is it complete protein or not debate, because that's for a further video. But I would recommend to you that it is a complete protein, and that's a myth. But again, that's for another video. And also, for 8.1 grams of protein per 100 grams, you're only having, per 100 grams, less than half a gram of fat. So this is what I would call a lean protein. And you don't need to worry about protein if you're an endurance athlete. you don't need to worry about it again. If you want to know more, then like and subscribe, and I'll do more videos about it. And no, I don't recommend chicken or any other animal. In fact, I leave all my animal pals alone. Now, during exercise, what do I have during my exercise? Well, I recommend 750ml bottle, 500ml bottle. Per 500ml bottle, I would recommend 100 grams of sugar, 100 grams of carbs, whatever you want to call it. 750ml bottle, about 120 to 150 grams of sugar. And that is here. So this is sugar, table sugar, sucrose. Again, this will keep you fueled, and if you have, I would say at least 100 grams of carbohydrate an hour, you will never bonk. You'll never run out of energy or feel terrible, as long as you stick to that amount of energy, sugar, per hour. Now, you don't necessarily have to have just sugar in your bottles. If you don't want to, if you don't quite like the taste, you can have more processed fueling. So the fuel from the beta fuel from SIS, I'd recommend that. If you like the taste, you can add a bit of this in a bowl, and then you can use their powder sachet and add a bit in to flavour it how you like. Now, also on the ride or on your run, you can take some sweets. Now again, these are gummy sweets, so they're just sugar, water, and a few other things. But essentially, per 100 grams of these, it's 84 grams of carbohydrate or 60 grams of sugar. So, but this is more expensive. You have to take that in mind. Now, you've done your hard exercise, or as I like to call it, having fun while moving. What do I have when I get back to recover? Well, you guessed it again, rice. Another bowl of rice. Again, you can have what you like on it. Soy sauce is a good go-to for a quick meal, or if you've got the spicy tomato sauce that I like to have. Now, before you have your bowl of rice after you've got in, again, to make sure that you're hydrated, you should have at least 600 millilitres of water. So you can make up another bottle, fill it just with water, drink that down, and then have your rice dish. And again, you don't need to worry about protein, getting your protein in. If you want to be an endurance athlete who's lean, stays lean, and not a bodybuilder or any other sport or any other shape of body, you don't need to worry about protein. Your body won't fall apart. After you've had your rice and you're refilling your glycogen stores for the next day, you could add some spinach. Now this is for iron. For me, I like to make this up as a smoothie. So I'll use orange juice because orange juice aids in the uptake of iron for some reason. That's another video. I'll add 100 grams of spinach, 300-400 millilitres of orange juice, and to make it taste nice, sugar. Add 150-200 grams of sugar, whiz that up, down it, and it tastes fine. You're getting your iron, that's the main thing. And at any point during the day, before, during, and after, fruit. If you're not doing a run or a cycle, let's say you're having your rest day, I recommend starting the day with fruit. Now, there's no better start to the day than fruit. And this is canned, but it's still pretty good. Now, you might be wondering, well, why should I listen to him? Well, if you look at me, do I look lean? Now, I'm just under 5'11", and all year round, eating rice, fruit and sugar every day, my body weight is usually around 66 to 68 kilos. And this morning, I was 66.7 kilos, and yesterday I was 67. So as you can see, people who might give you advice who have a little extra weight, I don't have that, and I don't calorie restrict, and I don't worry about how much I eat. I just enjoy eating and moving my body with the energy that this gives me. Now, if you want to find out more about stuff that I said, maybe you want to know how to make that nice spicy tomato sauce that I was talking about, then like the video and subscribe, and that way you won't miss more of me and my face, my lean face. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.